Hey guys, welcome to Chase After the Right Price. Today's episode is going to be a crazy weekend of eBay sales. I'm going to go through all the sales with you guys, say what sold, how much, and what I paid, and also some theories as to why, because this weekend I sold 24 items for $1,664.31, which is amazing. And the previous like 3, 4, 5, 6 weekends, I probably had 8 sales under $500, and often like under 300. So this weekend, I did a few things during the week, and I think that they helped bump up the sales. So let's hop right into it.
Chase after the right price.
So the first sale is a viewer sale, and I just wanted to read you guys the note. It's pretty adorable. It says, "Hi Chase, could you and your wife please sign the Disney box? Our 3-year-old girl loves to watch and sing along to every one of your YouTube videos. Wish you could hear her. We really love and support your positive approach to all things. Our daughter's name is Charlotte, so hi Charlotte. She loves the theme song, and she'd be thrilled if you could give her a shout out on one of your next shows. God bless and best wishes to you and her family this new year." So thank you so much for the order. Looks like Jason and Charlotte really appreciate it. I'm gonna get that thing signed by me and Alyssa and sent out as soon as possible. I think that's the only viewer sale in this video, at least the only one where somebody left a note, but that's adorable. And it sold for $40. It's a Disney princess wind-up musical snow globe. And this one, I remember I got a garage sale for, it was either $3 or $5. The lowest ones marked were $3. And this is one of the smaller ones, so I assume it was $3. $40 shipped. It'll cost a little bit to ship because I did free shipping. So that is the first sale. That's right here. So I'm making this video, filming at the end of January. It'll probably go up sometime in February. The second sale is awesome. Nintendo NES action set. Good shape. I've had this thing listed for a long time. Even before Christmas. It didn't sell at Christmas time. I was kind of surprised it didn't because it's in excellent condition. But $250 with free shipping. That's a great price to get. You can kind of see the condition of everything, manuals. Very, very nice shape. $250. Awesome sale. This one, boy, I don't even remember where I got it, but I know I wouldn't have paid more than $100 for it. Might have come out of a collection or something. So that is definitely a solid sale. Right here, wow, Pokemon cards, 15 EX cards. I've recently listed just a whole bunch of Pokemon cards. I put them in lots that are kind of, similar cards like this. And this one sold for $45. That's an awesome sale. It's been listed for a while again. So I don't know, like, I'm just going to go ahead and say why I think the sales are increasing. So this will be a little bit of a spoiler for the rest of the sales, but we're going to scroll past just quickly and we'll go through the rest of them. But sold via promoted listings on those two. Sold via promoted listings 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 of the 26 sales were sold via promoted listings. I had those completely turned off, and then I turned them on I think Thursday, and then over the weekend it really worked. So I promoted listings at 5% flat rate, just to see. I did my entire eBay store, and almost everything that sold has been listed for a long time. So I would say it was definitely effective. It worked well, and the previous weekends of sales haven't been very significant at all. The other thing, mind-blowing, is that I listed I listed a lot of stuff, and when you list, stuff sells. So I think it's just as simple as that. Um, List stuff, it helps you in the metrics if you can list every day. I tried to list 5 days last week, at least a little bit each day, and some of that newly listed stuff sold, but that also just really helps with stuff that's been listed for a long time. And then as you can see, 11 of the 26 sales were sold via promoted listings, so that was definitely a factor in the sales. Next up, sold a iPhone 7. It's unlocked, restored. Sold it for a friend of mine. They upgraded phones, I think, and wanted to just get as much as possible out of this one. So it sold for $140 with free shipping. So they're going to get the money for that. This is a Wii U gamepad. Unfortunate. I don't remember where I got this one, but when testing the systems, the gamepad on this one had a bad touchscreen. Looks like a problem that, there's a lot of people out there that can fix. It's one that I didn't really want to mess with, so I just put it up on eBay for parts as is, broken. It says it right in the title. Sold for $35 plus $6 shipping, so, it made something out of nothing. And you can sell systems for parts on eBay, and I think there's at least another lot in these sales that you guys will see. 24 non-hollow, all from the fossil set, which I think is out of 62. These are vintage Pokemon cards. Really helps to know the knowledge on them. But in the bottom right corner of all Pokemon cards is like the card number and the set. So these ones I think are out of 62, so to say like 14/62. They're all rare, which means they have a star in the bottom right corner. And none of them are hollow, so I put them all in a lot. It's got $24, so $1 a card. That's great. These cards aren't worth selling individually, so it was a good little sale to put them together. This one I'm stoked about. This one sold via promoted listing. Had it for a long time. Made the mistake of keeping the garage sale sticker on there, but I remember I negotiated from 25 down to 20. That's a rookie move. Take off your garage sale stickers. I don't know how that got by. Because people don't like seeing that you paid less for stuff. But the Droid Factory in the box got a lot of wear, and it has some parts of the R2-D2, but not like all of them. And I got a pretty penny for it, a premium, $100 with free shipping, and paid $20, thanks to promoted listings. This one paid $1 or $2. Got a whole collection of these at a garage sale a while ago. Long tail items, I got these a year ago, but this is one of the last ones. They've all sold for 50 plus, and I paid $1 or $2 each. So it is case white. It's like a military board game, but excellent condition. Only a few of the pieces are punched, as you can see. So I just kind of put it up there for a pretty good premium and got it 50 plus $8.70. It looks like that would have been calculated shipping, which I'm doing more and more of, because if something sells to California or Washington or the West Coast, I'm in Michigan. Sometimes you can lose money if you do free shipping. So I'm doing calculated shipping on anything that's over a pound, pretty much. Dave Ramsey's Financial Peace University. I'm a big fan of Dave Ramsey. Found this at a garage sale for $2 or $3. Finally got around to listing it, and it sold for $34.99 plus $5.45 shipping. It's going to go medium mail because it's got CDs and books and paperwork. So that is a medium mail item. Good sale, good profit margin. If you don't know who Dave Ramsey is, he's got a podcast, and he's all about being debt free. And that is the way to roll. I run this business debt free. Everything is cash or debit card, and same for personal life. Listen, I own this house. We own all of our cars. We bought them in cash. The house we paid off in 2 years. We didn't buy in cash. But the goal is to buy our next house in cash. We'll see what happens. So debt free. Love Dave Ramsey, but that's a great sale. I've already, been through Financial Peace University and all that. This one, again, a promoted listing. You guys might remember this one. I got it at a pawn shop. One of my favorite pawn shops. $25 is what I paid. I decided I would hold out because it is in excellent condition, super, super clean, and it's an AGS 101. That is what you want to look for. I'll show you. Did I take a picture of the back? Yeah. So right in the top left right there, it says model number AGS 101. Brighter backlit screen. Beautiful. It's like my favorite handheld of all time, at least until the Switch came out, which I love as a handheld. But that Game Boy SP, man, is beautiful. I've got this one in the box in my personal collection, so I sold this one for 140 bucks. Lot of 2 Trevor packs. Rumble pack, these are third party. I believe this was also a promoted listing sale. $14.99 shipped. That's going to ship first class, probably around 8 to 10 ounces, so it'll ship for like $4, and I'll walk out with about $8 or $9. Didn't have hardly anything into these from the Geek Fest garage sale, probably $1 total. So there's a little bit of money there. This one, some of you guys might remember, I believe it was a Facebook or Craigslist meet where I got this 3DS XL, and it came with like 6 good Pokemon games for 70 bucks. So the Pokemon games were worth about 100 to 120, and then I said I could probably get about 40 for this. I did get 40 plus $4 shipping, but I was predicting 40 after fees, so I predicted a little high because it'll be more like $30 after fees and shipping. So 30 bucks, pretty good to get. It was for parts. Got a bad R button. Somebody put like like the hinge was broke, so they tried to glue it together, and that happened. So it was kind of a mess, but somebody's gonna get it for parts for 40 bucks. This one took a best offer. I believe the offer was $50. Actually, I think I sent an offer, and that's another way to increase sales. So I'm going to go over to listings just to show you guys how to do that. Go to active listings, and then you can see like right here, send offers eligible. I don't know, you might have to have a basic store to be able to do this, I'm not sure. But right now I have 83 items that I can send offers to buyers on, and basically those are the items that have watchers that I haven't already sent an offer on. You can send an offer as a percentage off or a price. I believe on the Micronauts figure I sent an offer for 50 bucks, and it's been listed for a long time. The buyer took it. And I sent a lot of offers last week too, so that's another way that sales increased. I usually don't go more than like 20 to 25% off. Sometimes I'll even do 10% off on items that are a little bit higher demand. But 50 bucks for this little toy that I paid like $1 for, like I got it in a lot, so I didn't pay much at all. That is a great price to get. Mego is the brand. Mego. Micronauts. This one I also took an offer on. This was listed forever. I had it listed $250 or best offer plus 30 shipping. Somebody offered 100. I countered with 150, and I think we settled at 115 plus $30 shipping. I paid $5 for these at a garage sale, so I was like, just get it out. But they're not, I mean, these you should definitely look for. It's a huge Heroscape bundle, so take a good look at these. Came with a lot of figures and pieces, and that's a pretty good sale. But the reason you can look for them is because they don't necessarily stand out at garage sales, so they usually last, or thrift stores. So you can pick them up for pretty cheap and sell them for, in my case, 115 plus shipping. Paid $5. Pokemon cards. I love getting these out. They're so small, so easy, and I have so many of them. So this is an Alakazam Hollow lot. Nice lot. I think I was asking 40. Took $27 because I knew the same buyer, repeat buyer, that I've already sold like 6 lots to, bought 3 more in this video. They also bought this one, the Gengar and Haunter Hollow lot. Sold for 22 bucks. I was probably asking 30 or 35. And then I'm just going to go to their other lot that they bought, which was Misty's Gold Duck, which I believe I sent an offer of $11, and they picked that one up too. So they're going to sell all to the same person, and it really helps because it costs like $3 to ship one of these lots to, and then now it's going to cost $3 to ship 3 of the lots. So I'm saving on shipping costs since I charge free shipping on them. This came from that big eBay inventory purchase. So I had very minimal amount. I think I paid 40 for the whole box that this came out of. probably factored this in for about $5, and it sold for $25 plus calculated shipping, which came out to $9.20. The good thing about calculated shipping is that's really actually what it's going to cost. I put in the dimensions and the weight, usually overestimate a little bit, and that's probably about what it'll cost when I print the label, $9.20 to ship. So $25. It's open box but new. Rock and Rope ColecoVision video game, $30. I got a feeling I sent an offer on that one too. I don't know why it doesn't show what the best offer actually was. I'm gonna guess it was $25 is the offer that I sent, but I had very little into this. It came out of the best find of 2019 garage sale find, $40 ColecoVision bundle. That garage sale also had a 3DO bundle and some crazy PS1 games. That's been sitting forever, so glad to have a sale on that one. iPod Classic sold $100. It's 120 gigabyte black. Man, these used to sell on Amazon for like 150 to 180, but you can't sell Apple on Amazon anymore. And things often sell for a little less on eBay, but I'm still happy to get $100 for it. I know I didn't have much into it, probably a garage sale purchase, and usually at garage sales these things are cheap, like $20 or less. But the big iPod Classics are definitely something to look out for. They can sell for $100 all day long, 120 gigs, and they go up to 160. So look out for those iPod Classics. This is another 4 parts system lot. These all had issues that I did not know how to fix. I did all the cleaning and all that kind of stuff, and it just didn't work out. So I wanted to get rid of them, and I did. You know, $40 plus $16.20 calculated shipping. Pretty good. $10 a system. And you know, the Model 2 Sega, Model 1 Sega aren't really worth that much. The SNESes, obviously, if they can fix those, they're going to be happy. But they don't have power cords or any of that stuff, so I'm happy just to get them out of here, break even on them, and move on. This came from that eBay inventory purchase. These video nows probably factored them in for $5 or $10 value, as far as what I paid, and they sold for $50 plus $11 shipping. So that's a great sale. It's a bundle. It's got a bunch of new video now things, a player, headphones. You know, a lot of it's new, some of it's used, but that's a great sale, especially since I paid very, very little for them. Rayman 2, I think I picked this up at the pawn shop for $1. Didn't have the manual or the front of the case, but it had the rear cover art in the disc, and it works. So it sold for $20. That was a promoted sale. This one took an offer of $45 on. Had it listed for a long time, but it's 20 Pokemon cards. They're all like the crazy EX, GX. I just don't like the new cards as much. Kids probably like them better because they're just crazy, and you know, maybe to some people they're better, but I like the classic old vintage Pokemon cards. That's what I grew up on. That's probably the reason for it. But they sold for $45, like $2 a card. So that's the other thing I don't like about them, is they're not really worth a lot of money because they're so easy to get. Like most of them just come right out in the outside of the box, or you get them in like every pack, it seems like. So $45 is a great price. I'm happy with it. I probably got them. Actually, I'm pretty sure I got these in a garage sale bundle where I paid $10 for a whole collection of Pokemon cards, pulled these, and just sold them in a lot. So I'm in the profit pretty well there. And then this came out of the $10,000 collection that I paid like $3,800 for. It's a toy, Iron Man. I was asking $50, sent an offer for 20% off, down to $40 plus shipping, and it sold. So that is all of the sales, everything that sold over the weekend, $1,664.31. Let's recap the reasons I think that I had such a great sales weekend. 3 reasons. 1, promoted listings. 11 of the 26 sales were promoted at 5%. So the fees are 5% higher if it sells via promoted listings. I'm okay with that. Everything that sold was a long tail item. And yeah, I recommend it. If you haven't done promoted listings in a while, go ahead and do it and boost your sales a little bit. Send offers, which you can do. by going to listings and active, and I sent offers. Probably 8 of the 26 sales sold that way, and then the rest sold organically, but I think that was because I listed frequently on eBay this last week, and that really seems to help your store in the eBay metrics. They push your new items, and they also seem to push some of the older items when that happens. It's not a confirmed thing by eBay, I don't think, but I'm pretty sure it's a consensus among a lot of YouTubers that listing consistently boosts your sales. So do those 3 things for your eBay store, and see if your sales next weekend are boosted as well. So I want to do some segments where we go over questions from you guys, the viewer. I get questions all the time in the comments, and I usually do answer them, but I think there's a lot of them that can bring value to you guys, which is what this channel is about, is helping you guys learn. So question I get a lot is, how much can an unexperienced seller make if they jump into full-time reselling on Amazon and eBay, local, whatever? Obviously, that's a tough question because I don't know the person asking. I don't know their work ethic. I don't know their knowledge. And they're saying that they're inexperienced. So here's what I'm going to say. If you have a hard work ethic and you're teachable and you're hungry to learn, and if you have kind of the thrill of the find, the thrill of the hunt within you, you get excited when you walk into a dirty thrift store instead of disgusted, then I think going full time, even with not that much experience, that you could make $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a year doing that. But with being inexperienced, that's going to take a lot of work. That's going to take a lot of hustle. That's going to take a lot of grind. Somebody in my position, I've been doing this since I was 8 years old. I'm 26, so it's been, 34 years that I've been doing this. And so that's a long time, and I've got a lot of experience. I started casually at 8, sold my first thing on eBay when I was 8, which is crazy. Granny took me to garage sales, but I make a good bit more than that, but that's because I found good niches. I found replenishables in certain systems and certain bundles that I buy, and that's what starts increasing your income, is when you grow that knowledge, you can expand the categories that you buy in, and you can get replenishables. So my answer, inexperienced seller full-time can probably make 30 to 40, 50 if they have a great work ethic and are teachable. But thanks for coming along for the ride today. Be sure to subscribe. Got videos coming out every Friday at 9:30 a.m. and often Mondays. So we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Chase after the right price.